In a story kind of reminiscent of the magic bullet theories around the John F. Kennedy assassination, a 3-year-old boy in Albuquerque, New Mexico, has fired one shot from a handgun that wounded both of his parents after finding a handgun in their Albuquerque motel over the weekend. And according to investigators, the toddler reached for an iPod but found the loaded weapon. Police say that the shooting was accidental, although I really increasingly don't know what that even means in these circumstances. The bullet first struck the father in his buttock and then hit the right shoulder of the mother, who was 8 months pregnant. The 2-year-old sister was present but unhurt. Both injuries non-life-threatening, according to authorities. And police said that the father was treated and released from a hospital while the mother was hospitalized in stable condition. They're going to forward the case to the DA's office to see if there is any negligence that was criminal in terms of allowing the gun to be in a place where the boy could access it. I wish we had Zapruder-style film of this, Lewis. I mean, it's quite a magic bullet there.
It really was. That kid is quite a shot. I believe the gun was in the purse of the woman, and that's where it was. So it was within reach, obviously, of the toddler. I'm calling criminal negligence on this one.
And I'm calling that the authorities won't, because they almost never do in these cases. And it's just, it was just an accident and everybody's good guys with guns and let's just move on and go on to the next thing, because we rarely do see charges in these cases.
We rarely do. What if that bullet went through one of the walls and killed someone in an adjacent room? Do you think we'd see charges then? I think it's fair to say that the family of that person would like to see charges.
I think that if it were an adult firing the gun, we would. When it's a kid, we tend to say, well, even though not that the parents own the kid, like Rand Paul boneheadedly said, but the parents are responsible for that gun. And if the child has access to it, it ultimately is the responsibility of the parents. So I'm not saying there should always be charges in every single one of these instances, but we almost never see charges. And that certainly just seems to be it feeds the vicious circle of these incidents to some extent, don't you think?
No one's afraid of accidents. No one's afraid. No one thinks that they'll get prosecuted if there's an accident. And they should be afraid of that because this is happening way too often.